YouTube, man, what's going on with y'all, man? I hope everything is going well with y'all as usual. You know, what we about to dive into today is 5 ways to know that she's for you. You know, before we get into the content though, make sure y'all go subscribe to my Patreon. That link is in my description. If you need any help with anything dating related, I do exclusive content over there, free one-on-one consultations, man, video responses to y'all questions. So make sure y'all go tune into that, man. That link is below, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so the number one sign that you will know that a woman is for you is when she doesn't put obstacles in your way. See, the average man, like, we're raised to chase women, right? So naturally, from our mindsets, we naturally think when a woman puts obstacles in our way, we think that's the norm, that we're supposed to go conquer that challenge. So that's naturally like why we chase, because we see, man, I really want this girl. She really got something fat back there, and I really want her because she's different than all the other girls. But really, she's not, because you don't really even know that. All you know is she got something fat back there, and you really like her. You're really in your feelings about her. So naturally, we are programmed to chase women. We're programmed to go towards challenges. But with women, it doesn't work that way. See, the thing is, most of us men, we have never experienced a woman who doesn't put obstacles in our way. If we do, it's a woman we're not even that attracted to. That's why for me, the game changed when I experienced women not only that I'm highly interested in, but they're highly interested in me, and we go on to have a situation, right? So what you gotta understand is, if you haven't experienced that as a man, naturally you're going to go for a woman who's putting obstacles in your way. Because what happens is, when you want this one woman and she's putting obstacles in your way, you can't even see all the other women that want to engage with you because you took yourself out the game. But going back to the point though, women don't put obstacles in the way of guys that they like. A woman that's for you, she's gonna make it easy for you. Communication is gonna be good. She's going to make sure if she can't make it one day that she gives you a good counter offer. A woman who wants you, there's gonna be no game plan. None of that 5-hour text back, none of that. She's gonna get back to you when she can in a reasonable amount of time. She's not gonna be playing no type of games. She's going to want to see you. You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta understand is, a woman who's for you is going to be for you. But a lot of times we deal with women who are against us. And we're constantly trying to prove ourselves, chase. We don't feel worthy enough. We feel like, man, she's the prize, man, so I'm gonna go after what I want. You know what I'm saying? And when you're coming from that mind frame, even if you do get her, you already feel like you don't deserve her, man. So the number one thing is to deal with a woman who is making it easy for you, not a woman who's making it difficult for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come from the mind frame of, man, what can this woman do for me? Because when you come for that mind frame, then you're gonna be able to clearly see a woman who's making it difficult, a woman who's making it easy, and then you just go from there. Number 2 is, she invests by paying attention to detail. Again, a lot of times as men, we rarely experience women that are highly interested in us and we're highly interested in them. We rarely experience that. So even if we do experience it, we mess it up, right? So what you gotta understand is, the best place you can have a woman in is when she's investing into you. And for me, that looks like, you know, cooking, maybe buying the food or whatever, or even on the dates. I know some men are against this. Some men feel like they're gonna pay for all the dates. They want women doing other things, but I don't mind a woman paying for the date. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows me that you're investing into this. There's like an old saying that a woman likes you when she's spending her money on you. And when a woman is also paying attention to detail, and what I mean by that is, she's paying attention to what you like, paying attention to what you don't like, paying attention to how you maneuver. She's paying attention to you instead of trying to change you. She's paying attention to you so she can know how to move. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of woman you really want. That's like deeper level game I'm giving y'all, but you don't want a woman who is naturally trying to change you. You want a woman who pays attention to detail. So that way when holidays pop up, if you're somebody that celebrates Christmas or whatever and things and your birthday, she knows what to get you because she pays attention to what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give y'all an example. I remember on a Valentine's Day, I had a girl I was dealing with. She got me a Nike gift card, $100. You know what I'm saying? $100 Nike gift card. Why? Because she realized like, oh, this dude, he wears Nikes a lot. He seems like he likes that. He wears Nike stuff to the gym. So she paid attention to detail. Number 3 is, instead of arguing or being passive aggressive, she talks it out with you. What we got to understand is a lot of women don't understand communication. So their only way of let me say it like this, their only way of solving things is by being passive aggressive about it. Meaning they throw little shade, they say little things, or they want to argue, and it's just all this toxicness when it's like, baby girl, we can just sit here and talk it out. And I'm not saying, see, here's the thing. You're gonna have disagreements, right? Like me and my current best friend, I don't think we've ever had an argument. And we've been cool since we was 12 and we're in our 30s. We've had disagreements, but we've never had an argument. And what you gotta understand, with mature people, mature adults, there's never gonna be arguments. It's gonna be disagreements. Because to me, arguments are rooted in being petty. Passive aggressive is rooted in being petty. It's like you're trying to get a one up on me. Instead of get on the same page, you wanna be on a one up. And with the woman who is around you, a woman who is on your program, a woman who you want to be with long term, you have to make sure that when disagreements come up, that y'all can at least agree to disagree at the minimum. But y'all should never get to that point where y'all are calling each other out of your names, y'all are arguing, or she's being passive aggressive and making slick comments. You don't want a woman like that. Because a woman like that doesn't handle conflict well. And you do not want a woman that does not handle conflict well, or she's not willing to look at your lead or follow your lead in certain moments or certain times. You don't want a woman around like that. You don't, man. You do not want a woman, because your life, I guarantee you, will be difficult. All right, number 4, she's not on her phone all the time when she's with you. When I'm with people or I'm kicking it with somebody, the only times I really pull my phone out is if I'm getting back to somebody or something important, right? I'm not on my phone. My attention is given to the person who I'm with. So a woman should show you that same respect. Women that are on my program, usually when they're with me, they only pull their phone out if they just getting back to somebody real quick. Other than that, they not just scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok. Like, man, come on, man. Like, you rather do that, you know what I'm saying, than talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. They're more interested in being on their phone, looking on social media, than what you gotta say. So if they're letting you know that they'd rather be on TikTok while they're with you, that says a lot about you. You know, you want that respect from a woman. So a woman that respects you on a date or when she's with you, she's not going to be on her phone like that. She's just not. She wants to give you her undivided full attention. And number 5 is, during a rough time, she's there for you. And this is probably more so if you're looking for her to be in a long-term situation, or getting married, or whatever, right? Something long-term. What we gotta understand is sometimes you never really get to see who people are until y'all go through something. And it's very important to pay attention to how a woman is when something in your life is not going right. Maybe you had a family member that passed away, or you're going through a rough financial time. And I'm not saying that the thing is, a woman is not gonna wait around forever, right? It's only gonna be a certain amount of period. You can't be on this issue or problem you're having for 2+ years and think she's still gonna be right there. And I'm talking months, like I'm talking less than a year. You know what I'm saying? That's probably your grace period. But it's important to see how a woman is acting during that time, because, you know, it's all good to be around somebody when everything is going good. That's easy, right? When everything is going good, it's easy to be around somebody. But when things are tough, what is she like? You know what I'm saying? It's very important to pay attention to that, because that's going to tell you a lot. So just paying attention to her actions when things are not going good. That's all I'm saying. And these 5 things I just went over, man, are super important. It's like a vetting skills map that I just gave y'all. You know what I'm saying? Going from not putting obstacles in your way, the arguments, her trying to argue with you and being passive aggressive. Watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? She on her phone a lot when she's with you, paying attention to detail. How is she there during a rough time? How's she acting? These things are part of the whole vetting system that you need to have as a man. Because a lot of times we overlook all these things because we see what's fat back there. You know what I'm saying? So these things are very important. I know I talk a lot about vetting, but now these are actual things that you can apply into your arsenal and pay attention to. Very important. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.